Hey everybody, no dinosaurs today, but boy do I have something even better for you. A giant dancing hot dog. That was fun, right? More like funny, weird. What the heck did I just watch there? Let me explain. That was a video ad from the Be the Match campaign, which was run within the live stories and discover sections of everyone's favorite social media app, Snapchat. This is an initiative of the National Marrow Donor Program, who worked with agency Space 150 to create the campaign. The videos are dubbed Be the Guy, and they show goofy guys doing goofy things, which is kind of cute. Now, the reminder is that these dudes could help save a life by being a marrow donor, so be like them. Be that dude. Because I love dragging my colleagues into my what were they thinking antics, I've got Sean Norris. I've been working with him for quite a while. We used to ride the train into Jersey.
We did.
Back in the day. Sean is the executive editor of Nonprofit Pro. It's a fantastic magazine. I recommend it to anyone in the nonprofit space. And he's going to join me today to talk about the Be the Match campaign. So, obviously, I've shown it to you. You've checked it out. But my first question about it is, have you seen other nonprofits, not for-profits, nonprofits, using social media networks for campaigns?
I mean, there are a ton of nonprofits that are using Snapchat now,
Okay.
And it's relatively new, so it's always good to see that nonprofits are willing to kind of explore these newer channels, because sometimes the ROI is not there, and they're kind of tempted to just stick to the fundamentals because they don't want to get into anything new.
Mm-hmm.
But with Snapchat, I've seen a ton of nonprofits doing some really cool stuff. PETA comes to mind. They have one series where they do a kind of vegan cooking lessons right on Snapchat.
Oh, that seems like perfect for the Discover platform.
Right, and they just know their audience so well that they're just hyper-focused on that. They're like, this is what our audience wants, we're going to give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite ones, though, is actually DoSomething.org.
Okay, yeah.
They do all kinds of cause awareness. They're trying to rally support for a variety of causes. But one of the coolest parts about what they've been doing is they've found a way to get viewers engaged on Snapchat, which is something a lot of organizations struggle with.
Right.
What they do is they take their viewers through the kind of video process, promoting whatever cause it happens to be. And then at the end, there will be, the very last frame of the Snapchat will be a direction for viewers to text message. It'll be a phone number, and it'll say, text in for more information. Viewers got their phone in their hand already. It's right there. It's an easy jump right to that. And they've had some really good success with it so far.
That's awesome. And actually what's really cool about Be the Match with theirs is as you go through the video at the very end, you can swipe through to go right to the donor page. So if you've watched it and you're like, yeah, this sounds good, bam, boom, you're in there, you're entering your information. You've got to do that. You've got to grab them when they're right in the moment. You can't expect them to remember to go back at another point.
Otherwise, it's just you can have as flashy videos as you want on there, but if you can't get your viewers engaged, then really all it is just empty.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Now, on that note, you've seen this. Do you think now, this was targeted at guys.
Target demographic right here.
18 to 24. You're a little older, but...
A little older than that.
It's okay. We won't tell anyone. Did you find it to be effective?
I mean, it has dancing hot dog, which appeals to me personally.
Who doesn't?
Right, and even though I'm a little outside the demographic, dancing hot dog's dancing hot dog. What I thought was really cool is that Be the Match said, okay, here's the demographic that we want. Here's where that demographic lives. Let's just go get it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Snapchat, I believe, is now up to 100 million daily users.
Yes.
Which is more than Twitter. And there's just that kind of viewership, though that many eyeballs is really hard to come across. And if you can master it, like Be the Match has done, I think, then they're on their way.
Awesome, yeah. And I haven't come across any results yet, but if I do, or if Sean does, I'm sure we'll share them because they're doing really cool things, and I like cool things. Do you like cool things?
The cool things are okay.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know about this guy. Sean, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great.
Yeah, well, you can go.
All right, I'm out of here.
Take your uncool self.
Just get up and.
Yeah,
All right,
leave.
I'm
Go.
just gonna go then.
I gotta say, I really like what Be The Match is doing here, especially with the swiping straight into the donor page that I mentioned before. That is so smart. They are catching that potential donor when they're in that moment and they're engaging them. And you know what? They've also offered up a healthy dose of fun and shenanigans, and there's nothing wrong with that.